Hey everybody, this is Glock Ninja. This video is about Linux, Ubuntu, and why I think it's probably the best operating system. Better than Windows and better than OS X. Here's my reasoning. I realized that OS X is a stable system. It has all of the fancy all-inclusive applications. It's well-rounded, it's well-established, and it works great. But it's a proprietary operating system that is very limited when you want to expand your horizon to other systems or adapt to other hardwares. Almost same as Windows. Windows, however, does afford you the opportunity to recognize other hardwares, other operating system prior to its current operating systems and such. But let me tell you something about Ubuntu. Couple of things. First of all, my Zen MP3 player does not work on OS X at all. It does work on Windows, Vista, Windows 7, XP, whatever, but not even Windows can transfer files from the Zen to its hard drive. In other words, the computer can send information to the MP3 player, but the computer cannot retrieve information from the MP3 player. Well, if you hook up my MP3 player to the Ubuntu, Linux Ubuntu, the Linux Ubuntu will recognize my Zen player as essentially just another hard drive or zip drive or USB drive, and recognize all of its contents within it: pictures, music, files, whatever. And you could transfer files and music and movies and whatever from the Zen player to the computer under Ubuntu. Just today I was playing around. I took apart my old original Xbox because it broke and it doesn't work. It hasn't been working for quite a while now. And I took the hard drive out of it to see if I could use the hard drive, at least salvage something, right? Well, it was a modded Xbox. It had a 120 gigabyte hard drive, IDE hard drive. And what I had around was a Adaptatech hard drive USB casing, which you put any USB hard, any internal hard drive into this, and you turn it into essentially an external hard drive, and you could hook it up to any USB port. Well, this came with drivers and its installation disk, and I've long lost it, but I gave it a try anyway. I put the hard drive in, and I hooked it up to Windows Vista. It doesn't work. It'll install the drivers and it'll install the program automatically to try to recognize the hard drive, but when you go into my computers, it doesn't show up. And needless to say, it doesn't work with OS X at all. But I hook it up to my Ubuntu, and what does it do? It recognizes every single file that is on the hard drive. Now, the one from the Xbox is this one. Okay, I have to reformat it, of course, but this one here is actually from a Windows 95 machine. Yes, a Windows 95 machine. And guess what, folks? I am in Windows 95 files here. And I could view everything that is on this hard drive, including whatever is in Windows files. And from here, I could determine if there's anything on this hard drive that is important or not important. See, folks, let me tell you, Linux may not have the established applications out there. It may not be mainstream, but far as in it working well with all sorts of peripherals and backward compatibility, and also just sheer utilitarian value of the OS, just makes it the most invaluable tool anyone can have, especially if they're working around computers. So putting aside all this Mac versus PC stuff, I would have to say Ubuntu Linux, you're right up there with me. I mean, in my book, you're better than those big guys, and you're free. So once again, all you Linux haters, Ubuntu is the bomb. And look at all these pictures that I recovered from this Windows 95 hard drive. I thought I lost all these. I got them all back today. Wow. Now that's what I call fantastic. Now I'm sure the tech guys will say, well, all you had to do was install the hard drive into the PC, and it'll probably would have recognized it, or I could have booted it from the PC. But this being a Windows 95 and a 32-bit formatted hard drive, I don't know if it would have done it or not. But it recognized this old dinosaur here without additional drivers, without having to search for any drivers. It just recognized it. So kudos for Linux and kudos for Ubuntu.